Hello everyone and welcome to the channel of Atoms and Addition Hub. In today's class we are going to learn ICSE board 10th grade chapter 5, that is quadratic equations. In that we are going to solve exercise 5.b. Okay, so let's begin the class. So the first question they have given here is multiple choice type. So choose the correct answer from the options given below. The roots of the quadratic equation, that is x square minus 6x minus 7 is equals to 0. So we have to find the roots of this quadratic equation. So the options given are 4 options. We have to first solve this question and then we will get the answer. We have to choose the correct answer from the given 4 options. Okay. So x square minus, so how to solve this? So we have to multiply this into this. So this x square is having 1, right? So in the before x square we will consider it as 1 coefficient. So 7 into 1 is 7. So we will get the roots as, that is 7 and 1. 7 ones are 7. We will get here 7 ones are 7. If we subtract this 7 minus 1, we will get this 6, right? So after multiplying 7 ones are 7, we have to get this 7, and by adding or subtracting we have to get this middle number, that is 6x. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So next we will solve this x square. So how to do this? If we minus 7 and this is plus 1, we will get here as minus 6, right? So how to write this? Minus 7x minus x minus 7 is equals to 0. So from this we have to take one thing common, and from this we have to take one thing common. Here the common term is x and the leftover terms are x minus 7. And here no terms are common, so we will write the terms as it is, which is equals to 0. So here what we have to do is we have to write here as 1. So this will become plus 1. Why? Because this plus and this minus we will get here as minus, and here also we will get here plus into minus as minus term, right? So after writing like this, we have to write the common terms one side. Here the common terms are x minus 7 and x minus 7. We will write it one time, and the leftover terms are x plus 1. We will write it here, which is equals to 0. So if we equate x minus 7 is equals to 0 and x plus 1 is equals to 0, we will get here as x is equals to, if this term turns to this side, we will get minus as plus. So here x is equals to minus 1. So the answer is A option, that is minus 1 and 7. So this answer is correct. I hope the question is clear for everyone. Next, B question. The roots of the quadratic equation, that is x of x plus 8 plus 12 is equals to 0. So how to write this? First we will multiply x to the bracket terms, that is x square plus 8x plus 12, which is equals to 0. So this is in the form of a quadratic, standard quadratic equation, that is ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now we will find the roots of this equation. So how to find the roots of this equation? If it is not having any coefficient, means its coefficient is 1. So 12 into 1 is 12. We will write here as 12. Then we have to add or we have to subtract the things in order to get this 8x. In order to get this 8. Right? So how we will get here 12? 6 2s are 12. 6 2s are 12, and if we add plus 6 and plus 2, we will get here as 8, right? So we will write this x square plus 6x plus 2x plus 12 is equals to 0. Now So we have to, what we have to do next here is we have to find the common terms. So which are the common terms here? X is common and remaining x is written in the bracket, plus here 2 is common. We have to write x plus 6 which is equals to 2, which is equals to 0. So now the common terms we will write only one time, that is x plus 6, and the remaining terms, that is this x as well as this 2, we will write in the bracket, that is x plus 2 is equals to 0. So if we equate x plus 6 is equals to 0 and x plus 2 is equals to 0, we will get x is equals to minus 6 and x is equals to minus 2. So the option 2 is correct, that is minus 6 or minus 2. We will get here x as minus 6 and x as minus 2. Next one, if one root of the equation, that is p minus 3 into x square plus x plus p is equals to 0 is 2, the value of p, we have to find the value of p. Okay, so now what we will do here is we have to put the value of x as p. We will put x is equals to 2 here. Since they have given x is equals to 2, we have to find the value of p. So after putting x is equals to 2, we will get here as p minus 3 into x square is 2 square plus 2 plus p is equals to 0. So it is of the form p minus 3 and this becomes 4 plus 2 plus p, which is equals to 0. So now it will become, so we have to multiply this 4 into the bracket. So that is 4p minus 12 plus 2 plus p is equals to 0. So if we simplify this, 4p plus p is nothing but 5p minus 12 and plus 2 is minus 10, which is equals to 0. So if we write the value, 5p is equals to 10, p is equals to 10 divided by 5, that is equals to 2. So if we get the value of p as 2, right? So p is equals to 2, hence the option 2 is correct. Hence the option 2 is correct. I hope this is clear. Next, that is dth one. If x plus x is equals to 2.5, the value of x is, we have to find the value of x. So x plus 1 by x is equals to 2.5. So what we will do here is we will multiply this x to this part and to this part, or we can say we have taken the LCM. That is, we will get here as x square plus 1 is equals to 2.5x, right? So we will take this as this x square minus, why? Because this is plus 2.5. If we take equals to the LHS part, this plus will becomes minus, right? So 2.5x plus 1 we will equate equals to 0. So now we have to do is we have to multiply these terms, that is we will get here as 1 and the roots are, so we have to multiply. If we multiply the two terms, we have to get 1, or if we have to add or subtract, we will get the answer as minus 2.5. So the answer is we will multiply it with 2 and 0.5. So if we multiply 2 into 2 into 0.5, we will get as 1, and if we add or subtract, we will get here as minus 2.5, that is minus 2 and minus 0.5, we will get here as minus 2.5. So x square minus 2x minus 0.5x plus 1 is equals to 0. So what we will do here is we will take the common terms, that is x minus 2. Here we have to write x minus 2 and the remaining terms are 0.5. 0.5 into x is 0.5x, 0.5 into 2 is 1. We will write here as minus. Why? Because this is minus, right? So this term is minus here. We have written here minus, and minus of minus is plus. We will get here as plus, right? So now what we will do here is we have to write the common terms one side and the other terms on the other side. We will equate equals to 0. Now we will get x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 0.5, or we can call it as 1 divided by 2. So the answer is third option, that is we have got the answer as x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 0.5 or 1.1 divided by 2. The third option is correct here. I hope this is clear for everyone. And the last MCQ part, that is for quadratic equation 2.5, 2x plus 5 by x is equals to 5. So here if x is equals to 0, if we consider x as equals to 0, the term, that is the term, this term that is 2x plus 5 divided by x is equals to 5. In this, if we substitute as x is equals to 0, then the equation will be undefined. Why? Because the whole term will becomes, this term will becomes like undefined, right? So 5 divided by 0, we will get it as undefined term. So this will becomes undefined. So hence for a quadratic equation, that is 2x plus 5 by x is equals to 5, we need x is equals to or not equals to 0. X must not be equals to 0. Then only we will get the quadratic equation. So hence the option 1 is correct. I hope this is clear for everyone. Next, solve equations, that is number 2 to number 20. So they have given the serial numbers. It starts from 2 and we have to solve up to 20 given below using factorization method, that the method we have used in MCQs. So the same method we have to follow here. So the question is x square minus 10x minus 24 equals to 0. So how to do this? We have to multiply the first term and the third term, right? So 24 into 1 is 24, and the roots are, how to get the roots? If we add or subtract, we have to get the answer as minus 10. So in order to get minus 10, what we have to do here is we have to add or subtract the terms, that is 12 twos we will get here as 24, and if we minus or plus, we will get here as minus 10. If we add or subtract, we have to get here as minus 10. So I have written as minus 12 and plus 2. So we will get 12 twos are 24, and if we add or subtract, I will get here as minus 10x. So what I will do here is x square minus 12x, I will substitute minus 10x as minus 12x and plus 2x minus 24 equals to 0. So what next part is, we have to take the common terms, that is here we have taken x as common term, x minus 12 remains inside the bracket, and here we have taken 2 as common term, x minus 12. So here we will write it as plus 2. Why? Because this is plus 2, right? So we have written plus 2, and plus of minus, here we will get it as minus, which is equals to 0. So we have to write here as x minus 12 and x plus 2 equates to 0. That is x is equals to 12 and x is equals to minus 2 we will get here. So after factorizing method, we will get the values of x as x is equals to 12 or x is equals to minus 2. I hope the second question is clear for everyone. Next, the third question is, I'll write here x square minus 16x is equals to 0. This question. this question I have written here, that is x square minus 16 is equals to 0. So now what I'll do here is x square minus, again I'll make this as 4 square. Why? Because 4 square is 16, right? Now this is of the form a square minus b square form. I'll get this as a square minus b square form, which is a plus b and a minus b, right? So in this form I'll write it as x plus 4 and x minus 4, which is equals to 0. So if I equate x plus 4 is equals to 0 and x minus 4 is equals to 0, I'll get here as x is equals to minus 4 and x is equals to 4. So these are the two answers I'll get, that is x is equals to minus 4 and x is equals to plus 4 for the question 3. Okay, so next one is fourth question, that is 2x square minus half x is equals to 0. So what I'll do here is I'll take the common. So we will solve the fourth question. I'll take here as common as x. Why? Because here it is x square and here it is x. If I take x as common, remaining terms are 2x minus half is equals to 0. So if I equate x is equals to 0, I'll write this as x is equals to 0 and the other terms, that is this term 2x minus half is equals to 0. So this becomes as x is equals to 0 and this will becomes 2x is equals to half and x is equals to 1 divided by 4. So I'll get x is equals to 0 or x is equals to 1 divided by 4. This will be the answer. So this is for the question number 4. Next, what is question number 5 here? X of x minus 5 is equals to 24. So if I multiply this, x square minus 5x is equals to 24. X square minus 5x, I'll take to the LHS part, this plus will becomes minus 24, which is equals to 0. So now we have to multiply the first term and the third term, that is first term is x square and its coefficient is 1. So I'll get here as 24 and the roots, if I add or if I subtract, I have to get here as minus 5. So in order to get minus 5, I'll write it here as 8 3s are 24. So 8 3s are 24 I got here. 8 minus 3 I'll get here as minus 5, that is minus 8 and plus 3. So in this order I have arranged the terms. So if I write like this, that is x square, instead of minus 5x I'll write it as minus 8x plus 3x minus 24 as it is, which is equals to 0. Now I'll take the common terms, that is x of x minus 8, here also x minus 8 and here we will write it as 3. Why? Because 3 into x is 3x and 8 3s are 24 plus sign, which is equals to 0. So x minus 8, we will write the common terms one side and the remaining terms one side. So if I equate x minus 8 is equals to 0 or x plus 3 is equals to 0, I'll get here as x is equals to 8 or x is equals to minus 3. So the answers are x is equals to 8 or x is equals to minus 3. Right? So we will move to the sixth question. That is, sixth question is, this is the sixth question. That is 2x minus 3 whole square, which is equals to 49. So taking the roots, taking square roots on both sides of the equation, I'll get here as 2. Taking, I'll write here one more time, taking square root on both sides. On both sides, I'll get here as 2x minus 3. So if I take the square root, means which is equals to 49. So if I take the square root, so this 2 and this square will get cancelled. 49 is nothing but 7. 2x minus 3 is equals to, I'll get here as 7. So now 2x is equals to, so this minus 3 will turn to the RHS part, will becomes plus 3. So 7 plus 3. So 2x is equals to 10, which implies x is equals to 10 by 2. I'll get here as x is equals to 5. X is equals to 5. So this is the answer. And when if I take this is as plus 7, right? If I take as minus 7, if I take as minus 7, one more term, and here I have taken this is plus or minus 7, this will becomes plus or minus 7, right? So here I have taken plus 7, now I will take it as minus 7. So that is 2x is equals to 2x plus, sorry, 2x minus 3 is equals to minus 7. So this will becomes 2x minus 7 and plus 3. 2x is equals to minus 4 and x is equals to minus 4 by 2, that is x is equals to minus 2. So here I have got the two answers, that is x is equals to 5 and x is equals to minus 2 are the two answers. Okay, so I hope this is clear for everyone. So now the seventh question. Okay, so for that there is no space left, so I'll take I'll insert the space here. Okay, so yes, I'll write this minus 2 inside the bracket only. So I'll get here as x is equals to minus 2. Now the question is seventh question. So I have written the seventh question here. So this is the seventh question, right? That is seventh question, that is x plus 1 and 2x plus 8 is equals to bracket of x plus 7 and bracket of x plus 3. So we will solve this. First we will solve this part and then we will move to the simultaneously this part, that is 2x into x is 2x square plus 2x, now 8x plus 8, which is equals to x square plus this is x square plus this 7x. Now I'll get here as 3x plus 7 3s are, so this 7 3s are 21. So if I simplify this, that is 10x plus 8 is equals to x square plus 10x plus 21. So here I'll get it as x square minus 13 is equals to 0. So how I have done this means I have taken from the factorization method and I have simplified, and after simplifying, so this will be a homework, so or you have to practice this. So after practicing or after solving, I'll get it as x square minus 13 is equals to 0. So x square minus, if I apply the square root over here, so the square and root will get cancelled and I'll remain to the original term, that is 13 only, which is equals to 0. So this is of the form a square minus b square, right? A square minus b square. This will gives a plus b and a minus b. So which is of the form x minus 13 and x plus root 13. X plus root 13. which is equals to 0. So if I'll again get the two possibilities, if x plus root 13 is equals to 0, or here this one, x minus root 13 equals to 0. So what I'll get here is x is equals to minus root 13 or x is equals to root 13. So these are the two answers. So these are the two answers by using factorization method. So I have solved this. Next one is 8th question. So the 8th question is 4 bracket of 2x minus 3 whole square minus 2x minus 3 minus 14 is equals to 0. So what we will do here is, let what I have considered 2x minus 3 as equals to y. I have considered 2x minus 3 is equals to y. Then what will this becomes? 4 2x minus 3 will becomes y. This is square, right? So square minus y minus 14 is equals to 0. Now it is in the standard form of quadratic equation. So how we will solve this? 14 4s are 14 to 14 is 14, 14 to is 28, 14 3 is 42, 14 4s are 56. So I'll get here as 56, and what I have to do is, in order to subtract or in order to add, to get here as y, or just we can call it as 1y. So 8 7s are 56, and if we minus 8 minus 7, I'll get here as minus y, right? So I'll write here as 4y square minus 8y minus 7, this is plus 7y minus 14 is equals to 0. Here I'll take the common terms, 4y I'll take it as common, remaining terms are y minus 2, and here also I'll write here as y minus 2. Why? Because plus 7 I have taken as common. So y minus 2 common terms I have written one side, and 4y plus 7 I have written one more side, which is equals to 0. That is y minus 2 equals to 0, or 4y plus 7 equals to 0. I'll get it as y is equals to 2, or y equals to minus 7 divided by 4. So this is the 2x minus 3, that is 4y plus 7 is equals to 0. I have got the y terms, right? So now I have to find the x terms, because I have considered 2x minus 3 is equals to y, right? So I have to put the values of y, and then I have to find the value of x. So now y is equals to, I'll consider here y is equals to these two terms. I have got these two terms, right? Y is equals to 2 and y is equals to minus 7 divided by 4. I'll consider here y is equals to 2, or y is equals to minus 7 by 4. So what if y is equals to 2? I'll get the terms, that is 2x minus 3 is equals to, I'll put as y as 2. So 2x is equals to 5, and x I'll get it as 5 divided by 2. So this is one term I got here, and if I substitute 2x minus 3 is equals to minus 7 divided by 4, after simplifying I'll get 2x is equals to minus 7 by 4 plus 3. And if we simplify this, if we take the LCM term, 2x is equals to, I'll get here as 5 divided by 4. That is x is equals to 5 divided by 8. So if we multiply to this part, it will becomes 5 divided by 8, and if we take the LCM here, this will becomes into 4. So this becomes minus 4 and minus 7 and plus 12. I'll get here it as plus 5. So this terms x is equals to 5 by 2 or x is equals to 5 by 8. I got it for the exercise, that is for the question 8. Now ninth question is 3x minus 2 divided by 2x minus 3, which is equals to this 3x minus 8 divided by x plus 4. So what I'll do here is, first thing I'll write the equations as it is equals to 3x minus 8 divided by x plus 4. Okay, so now I'll cross multiply these terms. I'll write here one more time, that is 3x minus 2 3x minus 2 into this term, that is x plus 4, which is equals to this term 3x minus 8 into this term, that is 2x minus 3. Right, so now what I'll do here is I'll multiply them. 3x square, so this 3x into x is 3x square, minus 2 into x is minus 2x, plus 4 3s are 12x, plus and minus is minus, 4 2s are 8. For this 3x into 2x is 6x square, minus 8 into 2x is minus 16x, minus 3 into 3 is 9x, minus of minus is plus, 8 3s are 24, 8 3s are 24. Okay, so if I simplify this, I'll get here as minus 2x plus 12x is plus 10x minus 8 is equals to 6x squared minus this is 25x plus 24. If I do again the factorization method, I'll get here as, or else if I simplify this term, 3x square plus 6x square will becomes, this is 3x square, and this will becomes minus 25 and minus 10 will becomes minus 35x. So for don't get confused, I'll write it one more time. Okay, so first I'll write this term. First thing I'll write this term, that is 6x square minus 25x plus 24. So this is equals to, or else I'll change the signs and I'll write equals to as 0. I'll take this term to this side, that is minus 3x square plus 3x square will becomes minus 3x square, and plus 10x will becomes minus 10x, minus 8 will becomes plus 8. Now if I simplify this, I'll get here as 3x square minus this 6x square and 3x square, I'll get here as 3x square minus 25x and minus 10x is minus 35x, and plus 24 plus 8 is nothing but plus 32, which is equals to 0. So there is no space left, I'll insert some space here. Okay, yes, so what I'll get here is 3x square minus 35x plus 32. So what I have to do here is, that is 32, I'll get here as 96. So in order to get the 96, I have to add or subtract the things. So I have to get here as minus 35. Okay, so what I'll do here is, I'll write here as 32 3s are 32 3s are, I'll get here as 96, and 32 plus 3 I'll get it as minus 35. So 3x square minus 32x minus 3x plus 32 equals to 0. So if I rearrange the terms, I'll get here as 3x square minus 3x minus 32x plus 32. What I have did here is, I have simply rearranged the things, that is these two things I have rearranged here. So here I'll take the common as 3x, leftover part is x minus 1. Here I'll write it as x minus 1 equals to 0, and here I'll write it as 32. 32 into x is 32x, and 32 ones is 32, that is minus. So x minus 1 and 3x minus 32 is equals to 0. X minus 1 equals to 0, or 3x minus 32 equals to 0. I'll get here x is equals to as minus 1, sorry, as plus 1, or 3x, that is 3x is equals to 32 and x is equals to 32 divided by 3. I'll get here as x is equals to 10 integer 2 by 3. So these two are the answers, that is x is equals to plus 1 and x is equals to 10 integer 2 by 3, or you can just write it as x is equals to 32 divided by 3. So in today's session we will solve the last example. In upcoming session we will continue the 5 point B exercise. We will start it from the 11th question. Okay, so this is 2x square minus 9x plus 10 is equals to 0 when x belongs to n, that is natural numbers, and x belongs to q, that is rational numbers. So 2x square minus 9x plus 10 is equals to 0. First we will solve this. 10 twos are, we will get this as 10 twos are 20. In order to get this minus 9, we have to add or subtract in order to get this as minus 9. So what I'll do here is 5 fours are 20. 5 fours are, I have got here 20, and minus 5 minus 4, it will becomes minus 9. Okay, so instead of minus 9, I'll write it as minus 5x minus 4x plus 10 is equals to 0 as it is. So now I'll take the common terms. Okay, so again I'll rearrange the terms. Why? Because here 4 is present and here 2 is present, here 5 is present and here 10 is present. So it doesn't change the answer, but it will be easy for us to take the common terms, right? So I have rearranged the terms here. So now I can easily take 2x as common. Leftover part is x minus 2 here, and here I'll get it as x minus 2 is equals to 0. Here 5 minus 5. Why? Because this is minus 5, right? And this is plus 10. If I multiply minus of minus, I'll get it as plus 10. So common terms I have written one side, and 2x minus 5 equals to 0 I have written on the other side. Next, x is equals to 2, or 2x minus 5 equals to 0. Again 2x is equals to 5. X is equals to 5 by 2. So the answer I have got here is x is equals to 2, or x is equals to 5 by 2. I hope the session is clear for everyone, and in the next session we will begin with the 11th question. Okay, so thank you everyone.